Hello, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how we are going to get that of the DEM grade of the study area. All you need to do is to go to this website, usexplorer.usgs.gov. From there, make sure that you log in and create an account. It's free. Then when you create an account, they come to this KM shapefile upload. Then remember, then set the format to KML KMZ, which is Google Earth, which you created before under study area. Go to our desktop, look at our folder, go to Google Earth study area KML. This will bring it here. Wait for a few seconds for it to load. To push out the study area here. Now it has uploaded, and click on close. You can see it here. You can move this one up. This is study area. Then now we'll come down to data sets. Then come to digital elevation, the SRTM. Then call one arc second global. Then from there scroll down. Then click on result. When you click on result, you'll see how many sheets they are going to have. You are going to have 2 here in this case. Click on this. When you click on this, you will see the first part. Click on the other one, the second part. You see it's only 2 that we have. You can see we only have 2 that cover the study area. So click on this first one, download option. Then click on this geotif, the last one. Of course, it's going to be downloaded here very soon. You see it. Then now, all we need to do, let's save this one to desktop first, then start download. It will finish download on the desktop. So here we have only 2 here for this case. Sometimes you have 4. Depending on the area you have, so we are lucky we have 2. So to make the work more faster, then close, then come to the second option, then close here, come to the second one, click on this button. So this will now geotif download. Wait for it to download. Now you see desktop, on the desktop, save. You see the file from name 751. Load it. To close. So now we have done this. So now we need to minimize. Then we'll open our this we have here. Then before that, we need to open this. Go to this catalog, or you click here. Anywhere you click is the same. Click on catalog. Go under this folder connection. Right click, connect to folder. Then move here to the folder Ekiti. Just select it. That's all. We have connected that folder. Then now we'll click on this, add data. That will open the folder. Click on this, Ekiti 2. Then now go to shape files, study area, then add it. You can see this was the study area we have, but we need to go to the Act2 box to change this one to projected coordinate system because it's a decimal degree. Let it for it to load. So we need to have it to load. So now we'll go to data management tools, then projections. Then we'll say define projection for the study area first. Then click on this, then study area. We need to define the projection for the one we want to work on with first. It says unknown, so click on this. Then all you need to do is to come here. It says unknown. You go to geographic coordinate system, WGS 84, 1984, see it here, that is in degree. You see it? Then click OK. Now you see it has done. Then now go on this Act2 box here. I click on here. Then now say project. Down here, there's a button here, project. Then you take this one, store the area. Now you see, then this output coordinate system, click on this. Now it's 31, but we can come here, I see projected coordinate system. Then the UTM, then WGS, you see 1984. There is a northern hemisphere, then 31 degree north, theta. Right, that is okay. Then click on this box, we go back, we'll select this folder, then we'll go to a shapefile. I'll click on this, I will rename it now to underscore projected XY. So I have everything projected. Now is this, I've shown you output this, then click OK. Sorry for this. Now we have it projected, you can see it. Then now we have this one, we remove. Then click on this, then click on this, so that we set it to OK. So that you see the box is open. Now this is what we have. Okay, then click on this layers. Then set the coordinate system to this. Now because I've created it before favorite, for the same thing, set it to 31. So see what we have. Then right click on this properties. You see go to source, you see it's 31 is in this, yes. Okay, everything is set. Then now let's go back to our desktop, this folder, and click on this, while you control key, you control X, cut. Then you go to this, then you go to DEM. Of course, I have is DEM is empty, then I'll paste them here. You see, these are the data. Then I'll go to my ArcGIS, then come to this, add data, go back, level back, then DEM, no data, then DEM. You see, I think let's see, we have a mix up of them here, this data here, this DEM. I will delete this 4 that I have inside here. To this DEM data, sorry, this DEM, supposed to control A, control X to copy it, then go to data, then paste it inside here, control V to paste. So it's well organized. Then come to this. Now you see, then hold shift down, click the last one, you add it to. Yes. Yes. You see it? Then now you can click on this study area, right click, zoom to layer. Right, so you can see them here, overlapping the two areas. That you can change this, click on this, change the color to red, increase the width. No, the field is this, the field is outside, then the outline color, change it to red, so that we have something to see clearly. Now you see this is what we have. Now but you see they are in geographic, all of these are in geographic. So we need to first project them. Let's go to raster. Now go to raster. We say project raster. We're going to project them. Remember this 741. Then we'll come to the first one. See it? First it is set, it's geographic. Now the other one, they will set the projected to 31. Okay. Then for the file name, they will go back to set the output under our DEM. They will call it, this is 7741. There's the name. Then don't forget to put .tif, then save. Then this is click OK. So this will project it. We'll project that of this. Now it has been projected. We'll hold this one, control, right click on it, right click, remove. Now if double click on this, right click, then check the source, go under the source tab. You will see the cell size is this. You see the projected is 31, this which is okay. Then remain this one 751. Then the same thing, we go to app toolbox, project under raster. This time around is under, is because it's a raster. You select it under raster, project raster. You select the last one, which is this. Right, then now the output coordinate system is 31. Okay, then the output is, does copy this one, then change this one now to 51. Click here to edit, change it to 51. So you don't need to type it again, then click OK. 31, okay. Okay, now this is this, then right click, remove. Then now click on this so that I can see it full, zoom to layer, now you see it. Now I'm able to see that these two are merged. We're going to merge these two. But let us right click on this, properties, check the cell size. Remember, I have to be in projector, which is approximately 31. See all 31. Click on this, also properties. You can see it's 31 approximately. You see 16-bit. You see 16-bit. So now all we need to do now is to go to the app toolbox. Now under data management tools, you see it. Then go to raster. Then data sets. Data sets. Then create raster data set. Double click on this. Then the output location. Go back. You create the output is under DEM. Select DEM. This is the DEM. Then click add. That is a folder. You have added a folder. The raster name will say merged DEM. I'm going to merge them together. Cell size, remember it was 30.9, so we'll take approximately 31. Now remember it's 16-bit, we say 16-bit unsigned. You see it? 16-bit unsigned. This is all what you have. All you need to do now is to click OK. You see it has created it for us. Okay, let's go back. Let's see, create data set. Let's see, maybe we need to remove this one. Then let's come here, create data set. Set the location to our DEM. Then merged new DEM with extension .tif. Don't forget it. 31. 16-bit unsigned. System is 31 and OK. I think that's all what we have. Then OK. You can see it is 0, 0. That's what's supposed to be 0, 0. Then from here, you go here, right click, you remove. Now we are going to merge these two now as one. Then we'll go back to app toolbox. Now, still under data management tools, click down raster processing. Then another one, mosaic data sets, mosaic. This is under data set, and click mosaic to join the two, the input rasters. The first one, 741, next one, 752. See, we put them target raster. That is the match. You have to go to that match. Under them, you see, we take the new merge them. This is the one, new merge them. We have added. Then if you come here, no data value is 0. So this is what we have. Okay, 0, 0. All this to be 0, which is 0. Ignore this. Then put 0, 0. Then click on OK. You now see it. So this is the DEM from 59 meters to this. So you click on this, right click, remove, click, right click, remove. So this is what we have. Now you see it's one raster. Now we need to clip it. Go back to our toolbox. Under this, come to raster processing, then clip. Under this clip, the input is your match. Then the output now, extent is this study area. Want to be the extent. Then come here, then the output. The output is now going to be DEM xy dot TIFF. So this is what we have. Save and click OK. Use this one, or you can use this one. Let's see. So now is this. If I off this one, now you can see it. Then this zoom to layer. Now you see this is the study area DEM. I can hold this one, then now remove. You see, so this is the what we have at our DEM. That I cannot save it now. And go back to desktop. Then it is to state the ArcGIS project. Then call it DEM. Just call it DEM. It's okay. And click on save. Now it has been saved under our DEM. So this is how it is. You can double click on this to change the colors, some symbology. You change on this. You can give it different colors. Let's see this one. Then use ill shade. Apply gamma stretch. Then applied OK. You see this is MF value. You see. So these are the value. If you click properties, you will not see it. This under source, you see the cell size 31 and 16-bit unsigned. So this is how we get the study area DMI.